In 1 second, it'll be facing you.
Oh, you're gonna turn around. I got it.
You're up to 41 now.
That's gotta be the event of that. The BMW. I know, that's why I was like, I think that's the big one. Thank you. Wiping off my glasses. Can't see nothing.
I believe that's the route. So you might have to move this car to let them get out. Wait, there's the route is-
How's my business, okay?
Holding up. Holding up.
Everyone's still drinking.
For the.
I need you to find margins.
They were in the back.
Go in the
So not anymore. So I'm just doing.
On premise.
Yeah,
Or off
off
premise.
premise, but not even like in the car.
Retailers.
Retailers.
That's what you should do. Probably the only one. Yeah, but
We did.
I told her to go.
I know usually how it works. It's not working.
Broadcast started. They see what's going on.
Pulling our hair.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to begin the service. Can I ask the family to move over here? We're going to proceed first with giving honors to Saul for the service that he gave to our country, after which Rabbi Sam Gordon will officiate.
Detail attention.
everyone to please place your right hand over your heart. For those who are veterans, if you would join us in our final salute. Bugler, at least one didn't freeze up.
President of the United States, the United States Army, and a grateful nation. Please accept this flag as a symbol of our appreciation for your loved one's honorable, faithful service.
If you want to sit, fine. You may be just as comfortable standing, whatever works for all of you. We're going to be lowering the casket now to make things run more smoothly. I know that there are lots of people watching from elsewhere. I know that there will be much more said tonight at Shiva, as on Zoom people will be in Florida and Colorado and all throughout the country, and staying safe and warm within their homes. We stand here, though, at this final point in the life of Saul to pay tribute to him, to honor him, to celebrate a remarkable life and a very long life. Read from the book of Psalms, Psalm 23. Adonai ro'i lo exar, pinosheshi arbiseni, almei minachot yanakaleni nakshiochavev. Say with me, if you will. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside still waters. He restoreth my soul. He guideth me in straight paths for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou hast anointed my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. For everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot that which is planted, a time to tear down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to grieve and a time to dance, a time to throw stones and a time to gather stones, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to seek and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to discard, a time to tear, a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak. Most fittingly, memories and thoughts spoken by Marty.
What is a good name? My grandfather, Isidore, Saul's dad, spoke to me when I was becoming a bar mitzvah and told me that all he asked of me in my life was that I continue to honor the good name Zipman. But he never said what that meant for him, and I've been continually interpreting that request ever since. I know the answer now. It is to simply look at the entire life of Saul Zitlin. He lived almost 101 years of a good life. Here's what Dad's life has taught us. Be honest. He once wanted to give money back to an insurance company because he received more money for the damage of his roof than the insurance company had paid him. Who does that? Never say a mean word or hate others. This just never occurred, and I bet it didn't even cross his mind. Shockingly, I heard him curse, but only at the factory. But it was never directed at anyone else. Treat everyone as an equal because they are. He said to me many times, put yourself in the other person's shoes before you criticize or judge them. He did that with kids too. He would always get on their level, including on the floor to play with them. He'd give them the full attention they deserve. He was a master teacher. Matt speaks about the way in which he taught him and so many others about the special way to eat chocolate. He savored it, and that you should take it slow and let the flavor completely take over your taste buds. I think he lived life much like that. After he retired, he became and truly loved being a teaching assistant at the JCC, where he got to play with kids. He once told me that had he known how much fun and what a fulfilling career teaching is, he wished he had been a teacher his entire professional life. Generosity. He was a frugal man, but was generous, not only with advice, wisdom, and love, but with his time. He wasn't in a hurry, so he was as patient a person as could be. Unconditional love. He and Mom had that same amazing gene. So many people haven't had that kind of love in their lives, and he gave that to everyone he met. Many of our friends have told us over the years and have reminded us in the last week how much they felt like they were part of our family and that they considered our dad as much a parent as their own, and in some cases, even more. Our dad, Saul Zitlin, grandfather, great-grandfather, uncle, friend, neighbor, and all-around mensch, has now left this planet. But his spirit and love will live within everyone he met. Please share the treasure of his being with as many people as you can. Many of you know that I went through a men's weekend almost 30 years ago, one rich in traditions and ritual, and there is one I'd like you to share with me today, including those of you watching at home. When you honor a person who is truly worthy of that honor, the group says his family name out loud in unison 3 times. So please honor his good name by saying Zitlin 3 times with me. Ready? Go. Zitlin, Zitlin, Zitlin. Thank you, Dad, for teaching our entire family what having a good name really means. I love you. We love you. Tell Mom hi. We'll see you again.
All of you carry that good name with you, and those memories and those teachings, and they will be there forever. Oh God, we see life through windows that open on eternity. We see that love endures, and the soul endures as you, oh God, endure forever. We see that the years are more than grass that withers, more than flowers that fade. They weave a timeless pattern in a world that is a dwelling place of love and glory. El Mle Rachamim, Shochem Bamrami, Hamatzei Menucha Nechana Takat Kanpei Hashkina. Im Kadoshim, Metohorim, Kazohar Harakia, Mazhirim, Et Nishmat Shmuel, Ben Yitzhak, Shahalach La'olamon. Baal Harakanim, Yiskarehu, Beseter Kanafat La'olamim. Bitvor Bitvor HaChayim, Et Nishmato. Adonai Hu Nachlato, Beyanuach B'Shalom Al Mishkavo, Ben Omar. Amen. Eternal God's compassionate one, eternal Spirit of the universe, grant perfect rest in your sheltering presence to Zal Zitlin, who has entered eternity. O God of mercy, let him find refuge in your eternal presence within the shadow of your wings. Let his soul be bound up in the bond of everlasting life. God is his inheritance. May he rest in peace, and let us say, Amen. O God, help us to understand that grief and love go hand in hand, that the pain which loss inflicts is the measure of a love stronger than death. So we cry in the bereavement of our hearts, may we weep like children who know that their parents is near. We cling unafraid to the trusted hand. In this spirit, O God, that we commit all that is precious to us into your keeping, as we repeat words all of my generation. We say together words of the mourner's cottage. Have them in front of you, I believe. We say together, Yikadal, Yikadach, Shemei Rabbah, Yalmad, Yibrach, Yutei, Yamlich Malchutei, V'chayechon, Uvyomechon, Chayei, Devo, Beit Yisrael, Badala, Ubizman Kari, V'miru, Amen. Yehei, Shmei, Rabbah, Mevorach, Leolam, Almei, Amaya, Yiparach, Yishtabach, Yitba'ar, Yittomam, Yitnaseh, Yitadar, Yitalev, Yitbalal, Shemei, Dekudishah, Barichu, Leilam min kol birchata v'shuata, tushbachata v'nechamata, ta'miram bi'alma v'miru, amen. Yehesh, lama, rabba, min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'miru, amen. Oseh shalom b'mamad, uya aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'miru, amen. For the source of peace, that peace to all who mourn, comfort to all of you who are bereaved, as you pay tribute to him, as you've honored him, and Marty, as you've honored his name not only in what you said, but in the way you live your life. May his memory remain and endure in your life. Lloyd, do we have? Yes. So this is probably very frozen, so we're going to take some earth from Mount of Olives. Some here as well. You can take, so take shovel. Do we have the earth?
They don't use shovels.
Oh, okay, right. So I'm gonna, this is my first Mount of Olives. You come by, I would put this a little bit in your hand, take it and put it in over the
had the honor guard do that, so that they could get out of there.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you make your way over to the seats and they'll, you want to stay while they fill it in, or should we conclude the service?
Really up to you if you want to stay. The
I
earth
think
is,
we can go.
okay, I think so. Given the earth is really probably going to say that, yeah.
Rabbi, you want to do
Your
Kriya
cars
first?
even here.
I just gave him a ribbon if you want to just.
Oh, sure. So, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, bless your God, word of God, judge.
Oh, wait, we're doing it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Do you want to say goodbye to the family? There's 33 people, 33 devices, 44 devices currently on. If you want to just thank everyone.
Thanks everybody for coming and honoring our dad. Love you all. Remember him.